Hi, today we're talking a little bit more about the plants that grow in the rainforest. I have a page to read to you from my book, Does It Always Rain in the Rainforest? Here's a picture of some amazing plants that grow in the rainforest. Which plants have their roots in the air? Epiphytes are plants that have their roots in the air. These plants grow on the branches and trunks of tall trees in the canopy, where they get lots of sunlight. So the canopy is the very top part of the tallest trees in the rainforest. Some collect pools of rain in their leaves and get nutrients from plants and animal debris. Others drop roots down to the forest floor and pick up water and nutrients that way. Still others thrive on the humidity and floating bits of dust in the air. What is the best known epiphyte? The bromeliad is the best known. Built something like the top of a pineapple, this plant has a large hollow center that can hold as much as 12 gallons of rainwater. That's a lot, right? So think about a gallon of milk. This holds 12 gallons of water. Look into a bromeliad pool and you will be surprised at what you see. There are snails, beetles, salamanders laying eggs, and tree frogs with their tadpoles. The bromeliad gets nutrients from the wastes of the animals that live in the water. It is also fed by the remains of other plants that fall into the rainwater pool. So that's what they're showing in this picture, is the bromeliad pool. Which plant catches insects? The pitcher plant. Its leaves are vase-shaped and filled with a sweet liquid that lures insects inside. Once the insects slip into the liquid, they can't get out. The liquid dissolves the bugs, providing the plant with the nutrients it needs. If small frogs don't look where they're going, they may also fall into the plant trap. What is the world's largest flower? The Rafflesia. This giant red flower grows on the roots or stems of shrubs in the Malaysian rainforest. The biggest Rafflesia flower reaches the staggering size of 3 feet across and weighs about 13 pounds. The Rafflesia also takes the prize for being the ugliest and worst smelling of all flowers. Still, the stench attracts insects and they help to spread the Rafflesia seeds. Interesting, huh? That a giant flower could be so stinky. Well, today you get to make your own flower. We're going to make a type of flower called an orchid. Have you ever seen an orchid? Some people like to keep them as plants in their houses because they're so delicate and beautiful, like this one. Here's another example of a different color orchid. So they come in lots of different colors. And they're just absolutely beautiful with kind of a waxy flowers. You get to make your own idea of one today. So here's what you're going to use from your bag to make your orchid. You have a little cup, so that will kind of be like your flower pot. So think of it like that. You can decorate it however you want. You also will have some different colored paper to use. So you have a green paper. Think of that as maybe being part of your leaves. You also have a white paper that could be used maybe for your flower, if you want a white flower. And you have a green pipe cleaner, which maybe would work good for a stem. You also have a piece of yellow tissue paper, which can make a nice flower. So I'll show you mine. You can do yours however you want. Here's what I did. I took my pipe cleaner, I kind of twisted it in half to make a stem, and then I stuck it through the bottom of the cup. You could have your parents help you with that if you want to do that to get your stem to stick up. And then I just cut a leaf out of the green paper, and I decided not to use my white paper, but just to kind of crumple up my yellow tissue paper to make it look like a flower. And I actually just stuck that right into the pipe cleaner. I didn't even glue it, but you could use a little bit of tape or glue to reinforce. But that's kind of what I did, and you can do whatever you want because it's your project. So use your materials however you want. Maybe you decide you don't want to use your cup, or you don't want to use part of the materials. Like I decided not to use my white paper. So do your flower however you want and have fun with it. Bye.